Good morning, students. So today we will start from 19 onwards from exercise 7.3. Observe the given question. Fill in the missing fractions. So which fraction is suitable here? We need to fill them. So just observe the given questions. First of all, what are given? What are the given fractions? How are they? Just observe. 7 by 10 and 3 by 10 are the given fractions. And both are having denominator 10 means they are like fractions. So in case of like fractions, some are different, whatever we are getting. In the denominator, in the result, we will get common denominator, 10 only. Means for these fractions, we will have 10 as the denominator. And difference between the numerators will be the result. So that is 3 divided. Means from 7, which number you need to remove? That is 4. Okay, 7 minus 4 is 3 and common denominator is 10. Otherwise, we can do in another method also. Just observe 7 by 10, 7 by 10 minus, we don't know what is there. So I am taking it as x is equal to 3 by 10. Now I want to find out x value, but here I have minus x. So minus x bring this side. Then what will do? 7 by 10 is equal to 3 by 10 is RHS minus x by 10 is plus x. Okay, then plus x value we will. So this 3 by 10 is extra and it is plus by bringing this side minus. 7 by 10 minus 3 by 10 is equal to x. That is, so then difference between two like fractions is equal to difference between the numerators by common denominator. That is 7 minus 3 by 10 equal to x. So 7 minus 3 is nothing but 4. 4 by 10 is equal to x. Observe. So that's it. 7 minus 4 is 3 and both are having common denominator 10. That's all. And coming to this one, both are having denominator 21. Here also denominator 21. Okay, like fractions. And which number you need to get here to get the difference as well? See, minus 3. By bringing this side plus 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 minus 3 equal to 5. Okay, so 8 by 21 minus 3 by 21 is equal to 5 by 21. That's it. So this question answer in that I will do x minus 3 by 21 equal to 5 by 21. Then x will be equal to 5 by 21 minus 3 by 21 by plus 3 by 21. So which is nothing but 5 plus 3 divided by 21 is equal to 8 by 21. See? And in here, both are unlike fractions. 3 by 3 is equal and 3 by 6 is there. So because of this, what we will do, see 3 and 6. In 3 times we will get 6. So convert this 3 by 3 into equivalent fraction by multiplying with 2 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 6. Okay. And x
3 3s are 9, 3 6 are 18. Why? Because here they are given 3 by 6. Okay. So once again, observe this question. Observe the third problem. dash minus 3 by 3 is equal to 3 by 6. So here 3 by 3 and 3 by 6 are unlike fractions. First I am converting 3 by 3 into like fraction by taking equivalent fraction of multiplying the numerator and denominator with 2 and 2. Then 3 2s are 6 by 3 2s are 6. 6 by 6 is equivalent of 3 by 3. Then what I am doing, just observe, minus, instead of 3 by 3 I am using 6 by 6 is equal to 3 by 6. So here x minus I am writing x. Okay, then which is equal to, now bring this term this side. We need to find out x value only. X will be equal to 3 by 6 minus 6 by 6 by bringing this side plus 6 by 6. That is nothing but 3 plus 6, 9 divided by common denominator was 6. So here you will get 9 by 6. 9 by 6 simplified form is 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. 3 by 2 will get. Okay, either 3 by 2 if you are writing, no problem, otherwise 9 by 6 also no problem. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 by 2. Then if you are taking 3 by 2, now check your answer. 3 by 2 minus 3 by 3. What will you get? Go through with the cross multiplication. 3 3s are 9, 2 3s are 6, divided by 2 3s are 6. 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is nothing but this one only. Okay. So whatever we got, that answer is correct. Now coming to the fourth problem, 5 by 27, 12 by 27. Both are like fractions and here sum is there. So while you are bringing this side, minus will come. So 12 minus 5 is nothing but 7. Means we will get 7 by 27. Common denominator will get because of like fractions and the difference 12 minus 5 will be equal to 7. So now just observe 7 plus 5, 12 by 27 result. Okay. And coming to the next word problem related to addition and subtraction of fractional numbers. Tenth problem. Narendra painted two-thirds area of the wall in his room. His brother Ritesh helped. His brother Ritesh helped and painted one-third area of the wall. How much did they paint together? How much did they paint together? So observe that they are given how much part is painted by the two persons. Okay. Observe the given values first. 2 by 3 is a fraction and 1 by 3 also is a fraction. If they are given numbers 2 and 3 for suppose, so together means 2 plus 3. By combining we have to take, plus addition only we have to do. And here that question is given in terms of fractions, means we need to apply addition of fractions for this. So just observe 2/3 in the sense that wall is divided into 3 equal parts, and these 2 parts are painted by first person Narendra. 2 out of 3 equal parts painted by Narendra. Out of 3 equal parts, 2 are painted. Remaining only 1 we have, yes or no? And this 1/3 was painted by Ritesh. This portion is painted by Ritesh. Now just observe, wall is divided into total 3 parts only. Out of those 3 parts, one person finished 2 parts and other person finished 1 part. Completely 3 parts finished means complete wall is painted by both of them. Okay, that one we need to do by doing addition. So just observe this question. We need to write the words, sentences also. Given area of the wall painted by Narendra. The area of the wall painted by Narendra is equal to 2/3. Okay, and area of the wall painted by Ritesh is equal to 1/3 given. Okay, these two values are given. Therefore, total area of the wall painted by both of them, okay, painted by them is equal to 2/3 plus 1/3. Then which will be equal to, both are like fractions, so common denominator is 3, 2 plus 1, which is nothing but 3/3. 3/3 means 1 itself, means complete wall was painted by together. So therefore, whole wall is painted by both of them. Okay, once again observe this. They are asking to find out how much portion was painted by both the people, means we need to combine both. So here wall is divided into 3 parts. That area of the wall is divided into 3 parts. Why? Because denominator is 3. 2/3, 1/3. Both are having same denominator, means total wall is divided into 3 equal parts. Out of 3 parts, 2 parts are painted by Narendra and 1 part is painted by Ritesh. So completely 2 plus 1, 3 parts are painted. Out of 3 parts were painted, means complete wall is painted by both of them. Okay, and for suppose if a book is having some pages, in that one person finished 5/6 part. Still how many pages were left? See, it is divided into 6 equal parts. Out of 6, 5 is finished. Still how many are there? Only 1, that is 1/6. We will get from like this also, 1 minus 5/6. Total book is only 1 book. So 1, 6 ones are 6, cross multiplication. 6 ones are 6 minus 1 5s are 5 divided by 1 6 are 6. 6 minus 5 is nothing but 1/6. Okay. So instead of all those, we can write directly also. Why? Because out of 6, 5 parts over, only 1 part is left. So then the fractional form is 1 out of 6, 1/6. Okay. Now coming to the next problem. Neha was given 5% of a basket of bananas. Basket of bananas. What fraction of bananas was left in the basket? What fraction of bananas was left in the basket? Okay, observe the question. Left means remaining, we need to find. See, first suppose one person is having 5 chocolates. Okay, in that he was given 3 chocolates to other person. Still how many he is having with him? 5 minus 3, which is nothing but 2 only, yes or no? How many chocolates left with him? Only 2. Means how you are getting? By doing subtraction. Here also same thing. In the basket full of bananas, 5/7 bananas are given to other person. Still how many bananas are left in the basket? Asking. So instead of number, we have fraction. And just observe, total bananas are divided into 7 equal parts. Whatever bananas are there, they are divided into 7 equal parts. Out of 7, 5 were distributed. Still how many are left? 7 minus 5, that is 2 out of 7. Fraction, no? So 2 by 7. 5 by 7 plus 2 by 7, which is equal to 7 by 7, which is nothing but 1 whole. Okay. So denominator will tell us total how many equal parts and how many parts are selected. Here 5 parts distributed over 7 parts. Remaining parts are 2 out of 7. 2 by 7. Means 2/7 of bananas are left in the basket. So once again observe. Now we need to form the sentences. So just observe how we are writing the sentences. Given Neha was given 5/7 of a basket of bananas. Okay. So the fraction of bananas given by Neha is equal to 5 by 7. Okay. Therefore, the fraction of bananas left in the basket is equal to total basket is only one basket. Out of that, 5/7 were given. So remaining parts is nothing but 1 minus 5 by 7. So this 1 we can write as 7 by 7. Yesterday also I have told you. 7 by 7 minus 5 by 7. Because here denominator we have 7. So I am writing further 6. Then some difference between like fractions is equal to difference between the numerators by common denominators. So 7 minus 5 is nothing but 2 by 7. Means 2/7 of bananas were left in the basket. Okay. So see here, instead of 1, you can write 7 by 7 directly. Why? Because here denominator they are given 7 like that only. And observe that basket full of bananas are divided into 7 parts. Out of that 5 are given. So 2 are left. That's it. Okay. And this question we can do directly also by cross multiplication. 7 ones are 7 minus. So 1 is nothing but in fractional form we will get 1 by 1 also. Yes or no? So 1 5 are 5. 7 minus 5 by 7 will get, that is 2 by 7. Like that also we can do. See, same this type of question only I will tell you one thing. See, for a birthday, one person bought cake and it is divided into 12 parts, for suppose 12 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 parts. Out of 12 parts, he was distributed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. 5 parts given. Still how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts are left. 7 parts were left. See, just observe, out of 12 parts, 5 parts are given and 7 parts were left. 5 plus 7, 12, yes or no? But we need to write in fractional form. So 5 out of 12 was distributed, 7 out of 12 was left. That's it. Okay. So whenever word problems are given, first identify either they are asking for addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. Okay. So in this exercise, just we have finished addition and subtraction. So whatever word problems are given, that may be related to addition, otherwise to subtraction. Okay. So if you are getting left word, that is comes under subtraction. Now coming to the next problem. A piece of rod 7 by 8 meters long is broken into two pieces. Okay. One piece was 1/4 meter long. One piece was 1/4 meter long. How long is the other piece? How long is the other piece? Okay, now observe the question given. So just observe the question. A piece of rod 7 by 8 meters long is broken into two pieces. For suppose this is the rod. Okay, and its length given 7 by 8 meters. Okay, and one piece was 1/4. It is divided into two pieces. For suppose AB is the total length of the rod, and it is divided as a AC and a CB. Okay, AC is one piece and CB is another piece. And one length of one piece is 1/4 meters. Then what will be the length of the other piece given? Asking. See, for suppose this is a stick, whatever, and its length 15 meters given. For suppose, okay, 15 centimeters, whatever meters are this much given, and it is divided into two parts. It is divided into two parts, and length of one piece is equal to, one part will be equal to 7 centimeters given. Then what will be the length of remaining one? 7 plus 8 will be equal to 15. Yes or no? That means 15 minus 7 will get the second part. Here also total length is 7 by 8 meters, and length of one piece is 1/4. So 7 by 8 minus 1/4 will get the length of the second piece. Okay, that's all. Question also related to subtraction. Given length of the rod is equal to 7 by 8 meters. Given total length of the rod is equal to 7 by 8 meters, and also given that it is divided into two pieces. It is broken into two pieces. Okay, and length of one piece is equal to 1/4 meters. Therefore, we need to find out length of the second piece. Let length of second piece is equal to x meters. Therefore, we know that length of these two pieces is equal to total length. Therefore, x plus 1/4 meters is equal to 7 by 8 meters. That will be equal to, x will be equal to 7 by 8 is my right side, and 1/4 I am bringing to another side, plus 1/4 by bringing this side, it will become minus 1/4. Okay, then 1/4 and 7 by 8 are not like fractions, but in 4 table we will get 8. So for that sake, instead of cross multiplication or LCM, I am taking 1/4 equivalent fraction by multiplying with 2. Why? Because here denominator 8 is there. In 4 table also you will get 8. Instead of cross multiplication or LCM, directly if you are taking equivalent fraction also, we can simplify. So which will be equal to, what is our intention? We need to convert them into like fractions. For that sake, we are following this method. We which will be equal to 7 by 8 minus 1 2s are 2 divided by 4 2s are 8. So now both are converted into denominators 8, means like fractions. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 by 8 meters is the length of the second rod, second piece. Okay. So here also they are asking the question related to subtraction. Total length of the rod given, one length they are asking. For suppose observe, total strength of the class is equal to 40. Okay, total children in the class, in a class is equal to 40. And in that, boys are 25 given, for suppose 25 boys are there. Then how many girls will be there? 40 minus 25, which is nothing but 50. Same thing here also. Total length they are given as 7 by 8. And one piece is equal to 1 by 4 and other piece will be equal to 5 by 8. How we are getting 7 by 8 minus 1 by 4. That's it. Okay. Now let us see the last problem, 13th question from this exercise. Renu takes 1/5 minutes to walk. Around the school grounds. Snigdha takes 7/4 minutes to do the same. Okay. Who takes less time? Who takes less time? And by what fraction? By what fraction? Okay, just observe this problem. Yesterday one question we have seen, that is Varshit read 25 pages and Lalita writes 2/5 of the pages. of book, then who read less means we are compared those two values, yes or no? Here also they are given two timings, 2 persons. Okay, so first we need to compare them, means first check whether those are like fractions or unlike fractions, and which fraction is greater one and which fraction is lesser one we need to consider. After that, by what fraction also they are asking, means how much difference is there between them, means subtraction also we have to do. So once observe this, observe the question. Renu takes 1/5 minutes to walk around the school ground. So what is the denominator here for this fraction? 5. Yes. So 5. And coming to next person, Snigdha takes 7/4 minutes to do the same, means to walk the same school ground. She is taking 7/4 minutes. Okay. Here 5 or 4 means both are unlike fractions. First we need to convert them into like fractions. After that, who takes less time? So by comparing those two fractions, we need to take who is using less time. After that, by what fraction they are asking, means what is the difference between those two fractions also we need to consider. So first thing, given time taken by Renu to walk around the school ground. Is equal to 1/5 minutes. That is nothing but it is mixed fraction. So whenever you are getting mixed fraction, first thing you need to convert them into improper for calculations. Okay. So 2 5s are 10. How we are converting these two? We need to multiply. So 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 1 will get in 11. After the conversion also we will get same denominator. So 11/5 minutes she is using to walk around the school ground. And time taken by Snigdha. Snigdha is equal to 7/4 meters. To do the same, so I am not writing completely, just 7/4 minutes. So it is very clear that 11/5 and 7/4 are unlike fractions. 11/5 and 7/4 are unlike fractions. So convert them into like fractions. What you will do? First fraction 11/5 into cross multiplication I am doing. So here 4 is there, 4/4, which is nothing but 44/20 minutes. And 7/4 into here this fraction. So that is 5/5. 7 5s are 35 by 4 5s are 20. So now 44/20 and 35/20 are the equivalent fractions of 11/5 and 7/4, and they are like fractions. Now it is very easy to compare. Who is taking less? They are asking less time. So second person, 35/20 is lesser number. That means Snigdha takes less time. By how much? Means 44 minus 35, 9/20 minutes. Okay, so we will see. Therefore, 35/20 minutes is lesser than 44/20 minutes. So 35/20 is nothing but 7/4 is less than 11/5. That's why therefore Snigdha takes less time than Renu, and the difference is equal to by Renu by 44/20 minus 35/20, which is nothing but 9/20 minutes. So once again observe this problem. Renu takes 1/5 minutes to walk around the school ground. 1/5 is nothing but 11/5 minutes. And Snigdha takes 7/4 minutes to walk the same ground. And after that, both are unlike fractions. That's why first we are converting into like fractions. Why? Because they are asking who takes less time, comparison. So convert them into like fractions. Then only we can able to compare them. And 35 is lesser than 44. So 35/20 is lesser than 44/20. And 35/20 original fraction is 7/4. And 44/20 is 11/5. And 7/4 minutes are taken by Snigdha. Means Snigdha is using less time than Renu. By what fraction they are asking? By the difference we need to find. That is 44 minus 35, which is nothing but 9/20 minutes. So it is time. We need to write minutes. Okay. So with this, all the exercise problems were finished. So once we will revise what topics we covered till now, from exercise 1 to exercise 3. Okay. So just once go through with the types of fractions and conversion of improper to mixed fraction and mixed fraction to improper fraction, equivalent fractions, like and unlike fractions, what is meant by unit fraction, all those types of fractions also once again learn. And after that, how to compare the fractions, how to add and subtract the fractions. Till this, you need to learn. So after this, we will have decimals. About that, we will discuss in the next class.